All right, let's talk about one of the most dreaded customer messages within the party rental industry, and I'll tell you how I handle it. Hi, I'm Emily. I get paid to party. I run a handful of party service businesses out of my house, and I just show you guys the behind the scenes of how you can make hundreds to thousands of dollars a week from home, so follow along if you're interested. Okay, so the most dreaded customer message that I have come to realize as soon as it comes in, they all go, 99% of these conversations go the exact same way. The outcome is the same. And that is this one, where someone is returning items that they've rented for the whole weekend, and it's either Sunday night or Monday night, and they're letting me know, hey, I'm dropping this back off. The party was great. Everybody loved everything except, and then they're gonna name one item. It didn't work. It wasn't working properly. Like, for example, like an inflatable game. It wouldn't hold air, but everything else was great. I just wanted to let you know. Okay, I have come to know that that person broke that item and they're trying to get out of having to pay for it. And here's the reasons I know why. Okay, one, when items are returned to us from somebody, I inspect everything when it comes back in to make sure that they have not damaged or broken any item. But then before I rent items out, I'm testing them again before they go out, because there's nothing more disappointing than renting from somebody and something's not working. So that means like machines, I'm plugging them in and making sure they work. Inflatables, I am inflating them and making sure that they work and they hold air. That's one reason I know that you damaged it and it didn't go that way, because I'm checking everything before. But I am not perfect, okay? We things can fall through the cracks and I'm a human being. But our rental contract stipulates within the rental contract that every customer has to sign, if you receive an item and it is not working properly, you have to let us know immediately. Otherwise, the assumption is that you damaged it. And let me tell you, people, whether they read the contract or not that they're signing, will 100% let you know if something is not working that they rented. If they spent money on something and they go to use it and it's not working, you will hear from them. That's a normal customer thing. If I spend money on something and I go to use it for my party and it's not working, I'm reaching out to that company immediately and being like, hey, this is not working, because I don't want to pay for it. I want a refund on it, and I most certainly don't want to get charged for being the one that damaged it. And people will let you know. I've had people reach out and be like, I went to plug this in and it's not working. Like, that's fine. Okay, you met your obligation for the contract if you went to use it and you let me know. So no, when you let me know after 3 to 4 days of having something and dropping it back off, like everything was great, but oh, that one thing just didn't work. Yes, it did. It absolutely did, and you broke it, and you're trying to get out of being liable for it. And another way that I know is that you're not asking for a refund. As a customer, if I rent something and it's not working, I'm upset and I want to make sure I'm not paying for it. I'm asking for a refund. You're not asking for a refund. You're just like, oh, I just wanted to let you know, like, that wasn't working, but everything else was great. That's because you're the one that broke it. And if you didn't let me know when you got it, you are liable for it. And I will let those people know. I'm kind, and I'm like, oh no, I'm sorry to hear. What was it doing? What was not working about it? Because we do test everything before we send it out to you, and it was working when it left here. 9 times out of 10, they never respond. They are getting charged either to repair the damage or replace the item, because I'm not stupid. and most of the time they don't even complain. They just know that they did it, and it is what it is. And I think people sometimes are embarrassed and they don't want to admit they broke something, or a kid broke something, but this is life, it's fine. But this is why we charge a security deposit, why we have a rental contract, and why I have your card on file, because we do run into these things semi-regularly in business, and I've dealt with it enough to know that those are the 3 things you need to make sure that you're covered. If you need a rental contract, mine is available at the link in the bio for $8.99, so you can have a rental contract to use. But yeah, let me know if you've run into this as well in your rental business. I'm pretty strict at enforcing this. In the beginning, I was a little bit more flexible, but now that I've dealt with enough people, it's always the exact same, and it's always them who broke it. So I hold that boundary pretty stiff now. Ask any questions you've got.